So, tonight I had so much spaghetti, ate so much spaghetti, I can barely talk. I mean, forget even trying to walk. It's just, I'm so crammed full of spaghetti noodles and pasta sauce. It's like, I feel so American. Sarahhan06 made a video titled The Spider and the Flashlight, wherein he lamented his efforts of trying to cast illumination out there in the world, specifically in YouTube. And he's finally come to the conclusion, which of course any sane, rational thinking person would, that it is pointless. You get these clowns out there who just insist on sitting in the dark, and they refuse to be illuminated. And Sarahhan used a metaphor of a flashlight, and he shows up with a flashlight and he's casting illumination. His metaphor is using a spider web. His point is, and he's of course absolutely correct, you get these lunatic nutcases out there who insist on remaining ignorant. They might see the light, they might be attracted to the light, but they do not see what the light is illuminating. To the nutcases out there, the fundamentalist Islamists and the fundamentalist Christians and the fundamentalist anything out there, the global warming deniers, the Holocaust deniers, the flying saucer space alien abductee nuts. You know, the list can go on. If you shine the light of science and try to illuminate just a tiny portion of that vast, vast darkness, as Carl Sagan used his metaphor, they might see the glittering little flame or the little flashlight, but they don't see what it is illuminating. Carl Sagan said science is lighting a candle in the vast darkness in the demon-haunted world. And of course it is not merely enough to light that light, but it has to cast light upon, the real world. It has to illuminate the real world. And there's a hell of a lot of people out there who do not want to see the real world illuminated as it is. They desperately need to see the world in darkness as they want it to be and not as it really is. So the fucking flashlight comes in, illuminating the real world. They don't want to see it. And you can pick any category out there, any nutcase, any lunatic, any true believer out there. So, Sarahhan06, dude, nobody expected the illumination that you cast out there in YouTube to help anybody. I make a lot of videos where I try to, explain free energy and, energy budget and magnetic fields and evolution, my little tiny itty bitty, efforts in that way. I don't expect to educate or illuminate anybody out there. Certainly not the creationists, certainly not the free energy cultists out there. It's not the fucking point, or at least it's not the point of my making the videos. The point of me making those videos is to fucking amuse myself. If somebody else gets a tiny little something out of that, then that's certainly a plus. But when I go out into that vast darkness and I turn on the flashlight, I'm doing that for my benefit, not for anybody else, because I know damn well, for a hell of a lot of people out there, darkness is comforting.